We're learning about the brain today in psych. It's gonna be so boring.
Alright, class. Just a reminder, tomorrow we've got a vocab test on these terms. Brainstem, medulla, reticular formation. Should probably be writing these down. Thalamus, hypothalamus, cerebellum, limbic system, amygdala, glial cells, frontal lobes, parietal lobes, occipital lobes, temporal lobes, Broca's area.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Wernicke's
I'm Philip Zimbardo. This guy's making interesting stuff seem boring. Let's go outside and see how the brain is used in the real world. Alright, let's go. Let's loosen up a bit and head up to the baseball field. So many things can happen during one pitch. Let's take a look. This pitcher is using so many parts of the brain during this pitch. His medulla is currently regulating his heartbeat, allowing it to speed up during the delivery. His cerebellum is allowing him to keep his balance on the mound. He's receiving signals from his catcher with his cerebral cortex. He decides which pitch will be the best to throw by using his frontal lobes. The brainstem of this batter is currently regulating his breathing, keeping it under control. As the pitch comes in, many brain parts kick in. The reticular formation allows him to get excited during the pitch. As the pitch comes in, the thalamus recognizes it as a strike and relays the message to the brain, while his occipital lobe actually interprets his visual field. Using his motor cortex, he swings the bat. Let's take a look and see what happens. Let's look at the struggling couple at the dinner table. Using their hypothalamus, they taste the food. This man is using his Broca's area to tell his lover that he's breaking up with him.
Listen, I don't think it's working out.
The other man is using his Wernicke's area to interpret his speech.
What? How could you say that?
Reaching over to console his partner, his sensory cortex feels his touch. Now we see his amygdala taking over, making him angry.
Get off of me! Babe! Wait!
Now let's see how doctors look at the brain.
So, the EEG is a recording of waves that sweep across the brain surface. Now the CAT scan, that's a series of X-ray photos taken from different angles of the brain. The PET scan, that's a visual display of brain activity using glucose. The MRI uses magnetic fields and radio waves to see images of soft tissue, while the fMRI is the same thing as the MRI, but also sees blood flow and brain function.
Now let's switch gears and take a look at the split brain patient. A split brain patient is someone who has undergone surgery where their corpus callosum has been cut.
We have just split your brain in half.
What? How will I recover?
Well, since you're still young, your brain plasticity is still high, meaning your brain is still pretty adaptable. In addition, neurogenesis, which is the process of making new neurons, will also help.
Oh, thanks, Doc. You're the best.
Now let's finish up by talking about some important psychologists. In 1939, psychologist Henrik Kluber and neurosurgeon Paul Busey surgically lesioned the amygdala of a monkey. The result, the most mellow, calm monkey ever seen. The neuropsychologist James Old and Peter Milner discovered the brain center that provides a pleasure reward. German physicians Gustav Fricks and Edward Hitzig made parts of the brain move by applying mild electrical stimulation to parts of the dog's cortex. Spanish neuroscientist Jose Delgado demonstrated the mechanics of motor behavior by stimulating the cortexes of dogs. These are just some of the many psychologists who helped us get an understanding of the brain. Thank you for joining us on Discovering Psychology. I'm Philip Zimbardo.
You there! You've been asleep all class. You obviously don't know what any of these terms mean. What does lesion mean, sleepyhead?
A lesion is when you surgically cut a piece of the brain.
I can't hear you, sir. What is the limbic system?
A limbic system? That's a system associated with emotions and drives.
Okay, you're getting lucky. You're getting lucky. Glial cells. What do those happen to be?
Those are cells in the nervous system that support, nourish, and help the other neurons.
So what are the temporal lobes then?
They're above the ears. They provide information to the auditory fields.
Okay. What does aphasia mean?
That's just impairment of our language.
That's an easy one. Everybody knows that. What about conscious? What's
That's
the definition of consciousness?
That's our awareness of ourselves and our environment. Wow, psychology class was actually pretty fun today.